Welcome to this video playing Grandmaster Syadinov from Uzbekistan. I'm trying to get a Philidor, but he tends to play quite original openings. You never know what he's going to do. So, in fact, we get a Philidor. Yeah, Bishop e2. So, slightly unambitious. Normally it goes to c4, but it's not terrible. It's just a bit tame. Yep, I'm trying to play b5 in the long run. Okay. Knight to c4. Maybe he wants to even play f4. Possible. Okay, so no f4, at least not in the near future. Okay. Like to cover e5 and d6, and that, so knight d6. This is a strange move. Yeah, I don't really understand. I see knight b6, but this is just a misplaced piece. It can at best now exchange on d7. If he doesn't exchange, I'll play knight c5 or something and let it just hang, or let it let it be on b6 and doesn't do anything. a5 is a very strange move. I think black already is in excellent shape here. I threaten knight c5, winning e4, and yeah, he needs to cover that. Knight c5, yeah, it's still a good move. I threaten knight e4 anyway, and also b4 and taking e4. So many ways to win material. And there's also knight to e6 and to d4 as a possibility. Many good ideas. Okay, well, this is actually nice. Knight to d4 and possibly bishop c5, attacking this knight, possibly just winning a pawn. Like knight d4 and then bishop c5 threatens bishop takes b6 and just wins the pawn. Yeah, this is a terrible position for white. a5 was just a very, very strange move. What the heck is he doing here? Yeah, this is just suicidal. Giving up f4 in the process. Yeah, now h4 is hanging. Yeah, he's in desperation mode here. Only slight chances, some counterplay on the king side. Okay, let's get this knight back into play. Yeah, I have played a number of games against him, and he's a very original player. Sometimes he's really playing creative, interesting chess, and sometimes it just doesn't work out at all, like in this game, where he is just busted now. Only need to be careful not to blunder some material, but That's the only way to not win it here. I'm trying to keep the f4 square with them both knights covering the square. I can also have g6 if he tries to attack the knight, like queen g4, g6. And my next idea is queen e7 and queen h4, swinging the queen over. Note that he's always playing with without this knight. It's just quite similar to being a piece down, this knight on g3. Yeah. Okay, so queen, knight g5. Knight g5, there's only queen g4.
Check.
Yeah, there are many good ways to play this. I only shouldn't take too long and then get into big time trouble. Okay. Okay, come on, keep it simple. Exchanging queens is easy and simple to play. I already have an extra pawn on g6, and he's got a terrible position with doubled e pawns, the basically not existing knight on b6, and the bad bishop and so on. Okay, yeah, I can go here even. Why not? Attacking e4.
Check.
Okay, if I go knight c5, bishop g6, yeah. Bishop g6 is not really a threat. Okay, let's activate this c4 threatened. I know the knight gets a possible square on d5, but the long diagonal is also nothing to be nothing to underestimate. Very nice. Yeah, there's still no threat. Rook h1, I go knight g5. Knight f3 coming. Yeah, it's simply all the time the knight on b6 is just not playing. He only has one check now. Yeah, somehow there's a clock.
White forfeits on time.
Clock problem here. Yeah, I think white was basically struggling to stay in the game after the move a5. Oh, this is a bit passive for white, but nothing spectacularly bad. But a5 is just a very strange move. Yeah, because this is just a very bad piece. It has nowhere to go. It doesn't attack anything, and it doesn't control any vital square. So it's just something I can play around. The only thing what you should do here is probably just take on d7. Play this one. This is I think even worse, but he should probably take. And then I have more than one good option. Knight takes is not bad. Also rook takes. Queen and c5. I'm attacking e4. threatening also b4 or c4, c4, bishop c5. It's very comfortable. a5 is just not helping in any way. It's just a weakness on a5 also. In the game it was, I think, even worse. After knight c5 and knight e6, black is basically winning. But g4 is of course yeah, very very weakening move. Alright, thanks for watching.